Hey everyone, how's it going? It is Chris here, and today we are doing another cigar review, and this is the Ave Maria Reconquista. It is a torpedo shape cigar, and you can see I've got a few 5 packs of these guys here. Got a couple more sitting in the humidor as well. Um, so we've been into them a couple of times, and these are really nice. Nice cigars. It's a big cigar, and you can see that it comes in a really cool wooden coffin. So when I give one of these cigars away to you and it goes into the humidor, I will definitely make sure you guys get one of these guys. So and this is not a cheap cigar. This is an expensive one. I think these things cost me about $25 to $30, maybe a bit more than 30 Canadian for one of these guys. So, but they're certainly worth it. You're gonna love this one. So let's open up one of these guys here. Use my trusty knife once again here from my good buddy Alex Forsyth at Delta 7. And this is the Lynx. If you haven't seen this knife before, you gotta take a look at it. It's pretty cool. It's shaped into a like a Tanto Japanese style knife, and it's just as sharp as one of those things too. Like, it's crazy. But yeah, Alex, he made this. A good buddy of mine, another pilot, and this is his business here with Delta 7. So check him out. Super fantastic guy. This thing is crazy sharp. On one of my last unboxings, I actually cut myself with the damn thing, and it's that sharp, and it just glanced me, and it cut me. So yeah, so I'll open this guy up here. Make sure I don't cut myself again. There we go. So you can see the cigar just opens like that. So this here is the cigar. It's absolutely stunning, and tastes as good as it looks. Like, trust me on this one. This is a very nice cigar. So put it in its coffin here again, and we'll talk about them. There you go. So yeah, this is like I said, this is a big cigar, and it's a full strength cigar. So it's but it's so good. It doesn't it's got tons of flavor. It's a 7-inch long cigar, and the ring gauge on it is 54 on the ring gauge. It's a Maduro wrapper, and the wrapper is a Brazilian Habano Oscuro wrapper. The binder is from Honduras, and the filler is from Nicaragua. And it's the cigar itself is made in Nicaragua as well, by AJ Fernandez. So anything AJ touches is amazing. I've had so many different cigars from AJ Fernandez, and there hasn't been a bad one. They're all really good, and this is truly an exceptional cigar. It's got like a really dark, stately type of dark, oily Brazilian Habano wrapper, and it's like crazy densely flavorful with a blend of the Cuban seed, Nicaraguan long fillers, and it creates such a really, from what I can remember, and I just had one, like, I don't know, maybe a month and a half ago, but it's just like a really complex, a very complex profile to it. Like, it's there's a lot going on with this cigar. There's notes of espresso, there's pepper, oak, spices, like sweet tobacco, cocoa, and like a really toasty kind of sweet kind of a finish to it. And just looking at my notes here from what I have in my cigar journal here, um, from what and what I can remember too, it appears to the strength seems to kind of ramp up about halfway through it. So the flavor, like, and it's not like heavy flavors, like it's like, oh my god, I can't smoke this, is too strong. It's like all those flavors I just mentioned, with like the espresso and the cocoa and the leather and all those really dark flavorful flavors really start coming out in full force halfway through. And it's like it just gets it's just really 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 good. um, and it's a total, like, this is a top shelf, definitely a top shelf cigar, very very high end. And whoever made it, like, you could tell he's a cigar master. Like, this is an absolute beautiful cigar. There's nothing you can say bad about this guy. This is just stunning. Like, and the wrapper looks great, and everything, um, and that's what kind of drew me to these cigars. My first, I'm going to be doing a review on my very first Ava Maria cigar that I had ordered, and that was the Dark Knight. So that's going to be a review here we're going to be doing here very 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 shortly. But when I saw them, I just loved the wrapper. Like, the wrapper looks so cool. And um, I'm many years ago, I became a Freemason. So I'm a Freemason here. And how I kind of got started into Freemasonry, it was it's just so cool. The lodge that I belong to is a very interesting lodge. But my wife's grandfather and all of her grandfathers before them um, were all Masons, and she can trace her lineage back to what was his name? He's the Black Douglas, like William Douglas, I think his name was. Anyway, he's the Black Douglas. He was with Wallace, William Wallace, when he rode in the Crusades and everything like that. So he that's one of my wife's, I guess, very long relatives. But so I've always been interested in Freemasonry, but I always thought you had to have an uncle or a brother or a grandfather or whatever to get you in. It turns out you don't. And I met this really cool guy once, and I was just helping my father-in-law out at this restaurant that he hotel that he ran. And over Christmas time, when I was I was flying for Air Canada at the time, and there was a guy there, and he worked with Air Canada in the administration offices, and he was there talking to some of the Eastern Star, which are like female side of Freemasonry, about how to get more people involved with the lodge and stuff. So anyway, this guy and I, we started talking, and kind of invited me out, and to this open house with the lodge, and it was such a weird feeling. You never met these guys before, but it felt like you've known them all your life, and they become some of my closest friends. And from there, I went, became did my entered apprentice, and when I did my entered apprentice, it's one of the coolest things I've ever done in my life. And if you've ever seen The Matrix, and and he takes the blue pill, and you can live the life like you've been going on, but you take the red pill and you can go down the rabbit hole. Well, I took the red pill, and when I became an entered apprentice Freemason, all these secrets and were kind of given to you, and you belong to this. It was so cool. It was like, it was like the part of the curtain. It was really, really, really cool. And from then I became a fellow craft Freemason, and went and got, did that degree, and then I became a Master Mason. And then after my Master Masons, I knew I wanted to go into the Knights Templar Freemasonry. So I went into the Royal Arch and became a Royal Arch Freemason, and then I went into the Knights Templar, and then Cryptic Rite. But anyway, so I'm a Knights Templar Freemason, and these are Knights Templar looking cigar bands. So I thought I need these cigars. So that's kind of what drew me to them originally, and after trying the Dark Knight, I ended up buying a box of them because they were kind of expensive. So anyway, I got a box of these Dark Knights, and we're going to do a review on these here right away, and go through them. And they come in this really cool coffin as well. But I'll show you that as we kind of go along. But I will. I'm going to pause the video here shortly, and I'll show you some of as we go through some of these Ave Maria cigars, because I've got quite a few different brands of these Ave Marias. I'll show you some of my Masonic, some of my aprons from my lodge. Some really old. I've got some really old, 150-year-old Knights Templar aprons that we no longer wear. We wear something else when we go to preceptory. But I really wish we could wear these the black uniform again. These really cool aprons. But so I'm going to show you some of those in some of the stuff in the video, and in future videos as well, with some of these Masonic stuff that I have. So anyway, yeah, I'll pause it here, and I'll go into my office and see what I can find to show you guys here right away, and then we'll wrap it up. But really appreciate you guys watching this, and I'm definitely going to be giving away one of these cigars, and I'm going to put this in our humidor as well, so you guys are going to get one of these. And when I get to 100 subs, I'll be drawing for this humidor, and I kind of like this idea. So I'm going to be continually doing cool humidors for you guys as we kind of go along. When we get to some significant other milestones in my YouTube channel, and but this one's a cool one. And to win this cigar, all you got to do is like this video and subscribe to my channel, and maybe let me know what you guys think of this cigar. I'm just kind of starting this thing out. I'm a former pilot, and became a wedding photographer about 12 years ago, I guess. I left my flying career behind because I was never home. I had a little guy at home, and it just wasn't right to be gone, like this. I was home 16 hours a month, and my best friend, my son was suffering through my career choice, and my wife understood, and she was really great and supportive. And so when I told her that this is getting into wedding photography, and was something I would be interested in doing, because I've always been a photographer, she said, it's about time, go for it. And it turns out it was the best and greatest decision I've ever made. It's a truly family-owned business now, and it's become insanely crazy, successful, and fun. Like, it's just it's still, some days you wake up and you think, geez, this is what I get to do for a living. It's pretty cool. Maybe one of the videos coming up at some time, maybe I'll show you some of my gear, what I shoot with, maybe some tips, that kind of stuff. They've got me named as one of the top photographers in Canada here, and one of the top in North America. So not sure what that means or not, but maybe I might have some credibility, to show you guys some stuff, if you're interested in anything. But if you have any questions, let me know. I know I've been getting a lot of really cool and really nice remarks. You guys have been like, this is such a absolutely fantastic community. I couldn't be happier. I'm meeting really cool people, and I would love to, someday we'll we'll meet in person. That'd be really cool. And have just hang out. That would make me really, really, really happy. But if you have any, any comments or anything that you might like to see in the future, or if you know anything more about the cigar than I have, I've only had one of these guys, so I'm not a huge guy to be talking about this. I'm just telling you how what I thought of it and what I got out of it and how I enjoyed it. But and I'm just starting this channel, so this is really kind of new to me. So if you any of you guys out there that are have any tips on how to make maybe better videos and appear, I'd really appreciate that too. I was told just the first 50 is going to be terrible, and then hopefully it'll get better after that. So I thought, I'm going to go for it, and it's just so much fun, and I just love you guys. So thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate it. Please like and subscribe, and stay tuned. I will be showing a quick little video of a couple of the Masonic stuff that I've got, and then and we'll talk to you soon. So have a really great day, and thanks for watching. Bye bye. All right, here you go as promised. This is my briefcase here that I take to lodge and preceptory and chapter and everything like that when I go, in and we have our meetings. And this houses all my aprons and all of my, the books and stuff that we use at lodge, as well as our nameplates and stuff like that to have for visitors who know to signify who we are. But anyway, I had this one custom made when I started getting a little further into Freemasonry. This is the one they gave me when I became a Master Mason. So you can see it's it fits my my apron no problem. But when you get a little further into the craft and you start accumulating more and more of these aprons, I kind of grew out of that one. So I got this guy here, and let's take a look inside. So this is what it looks like inside here. This is my the blue one here is my Master Mason's apron, and this is my gloves they give you when you. Some guys wear them all the time. These are more the officers' gloves when you become an officer in lodge, but I never really wear them too much. And these are my nameplates here for Cryptic Rite and Royal Arch, and that's my Blue Lodge. And so that's one look, and in the next few videos that come up, maybe we'll definitely delve a little deeper into these aprons, and maybe some of the books. I can't really show you what's inside them because that's the secret. And but I can show you the covers of them, and maybe some of the rings and pins and stuff like that we wear, and other cool stuff. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Take care.